in the back? Dick move, Banner. Veronica, give me a hand. Go to sleep, go to sleep.
Builders, you're back. Welcome inside Theater 43 for episode 4. We are talking today about something super fun, just different, something we haven't seen yet. We're going into the Marvel Universe for this one. The Marvel Superheroes line with Lego, number 76105, and the Lego Hulkbuster, or the Marvel Iron Man Hulkbuster. They call it the Ultron edition. We first saw this from the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Age of Ultron, which you saw at the beginning of the episode. What can I not say about this build? At its core, Lego is just supposed to be fun, right? We've done some heavier stuff the last few episodes of Brick Builds, the Bond, Aston Martin, the Apollo, Saturn V, which were detail heavy, very almost models in a way. This, similar, but my god, so much fun. An easy build. It's about 1,400 pieces or so, like 13 and change. And just spread across 9 bags. It took me maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours. You could probably do it a lot in less if you just hunker down and go for it. Wow. I mean, I felt like I was 8 years old building this thing again. It was really fun and exciting to do. I cannot tell you enough about this thing. Built obviously for display. So it comes with the full UCS style placard. It's not listed as an Ultimate Collector Series build, but it may as well be. Comes with the full display panel. You can hide that away on this base plate. If you don't like it, it flips, lays flat. Of course, you know me. If they put a sticker on it and make it designed to be on a shelf, I'm all in. Wow. The detail. They have nailed every aspect of this. You saw the chunk from the movie at the start of the episode. They've handled every little detail. The display base itself comes with some kind of pretend holographic displays and some little kitschy things like the fire extinguisher and the extra arm and these robotic arms which can be moved around the display base. And of course, the unit comes right off the base as well. In terms of construction, really, really cool. Full torso movement, so he's got a bunch of options that way. I'm losing pieces already. Full torso movement. The arms have a full range of motion, all scaled around minifigure, to scale of the minifigure, which is cool. You do get an exclusive Mark 43 Iron Man minifigure with this kit. They advertise it as exclusive. He comes with his own little nameplate. It's just a sticker that goes on a little angled triangular piece. But like I said, designed to be displayed and put on a shelf, which is cool. To the extent of Iron Man doesn't have a head, so he is meant to keep the helmet on, have it on display. He will fit inside. It is, like I said, full to scale. He will fit inside the cockpit of this thing, and if you want to do it that way, you could do it as a toy. I have a 4-year-old who is all in on this thing. He thinks it's the coolest thing in the world. I'm 35, and I think this is the coolest piece of Lego I own. Like I said, too much fun building it. Only took me about 3 hours. You could probably do it in less if you were really hunkering down. Some really cool choices, starting with the feet. At the very bottom, when you start building, you kind of wonder what pattern they're going after or what direction you're building in. Some neat choices underneath with like rubber tires being used to add some grip and just give you a better foundation. Not to mention all this detail, the angles of which things are attached. You've got some multiple pieces that come together to form larger pieces like the arms and the feet, but they've done them on really interesting angles, kind of like some of the stuff we saw on the Saturn V. as you're building it, you're like, oh, that's really clever. They fit together on these bizarre 45-degree angles with some clasping happening inside. All of the arms and torso, anything that bends and moves, is all done on these really cool ball joints, combined with some neat hinge pieces I've never really seen before. They articulate and they click together. There's a very specific piece in the instructions that says this piece must click together. It physically locks, so that you know there's a ton of support here. There is a bit of weight to this thing. You hold on to it, and it's got it's robust. Let's put it that way. There are some complaints about some of the aesthetics. They're saying it's not fully to scale. The head is a little too big. Some people say, I don't necessarily buy that. I think for what you're getting and what you pay, you know, the thing was $150 or so. It's worth its weight in the cash value and all that. They have incorporated, like I said, you do get the extra arms, so you can have the standard arms on both sides if you prefer. This one that's on here right now has some elastic technology into it. Pretty simple mechanism. It's designed to mimic that scene when he's trying to knock out the Hulk with that go to sleep, that hammer arm. It is working for that effect. Just neat, cool stuff. I mean, I felt, like I said, like I was 8 years old when I built this thing. Too much fun. The one other thing I noticed that was really maybe I've got a simple brain, but any of these white dots that are supposed to, the white coin type pieces that are meant to mimic, we see them here and here on the back legs, across the back, they're the thrusters, part of the arc reactor propulsion system. They're actually glow in the dark, believe it or not. I couldn't get over that. And something else that struck me as really interesting was one of the very first pages of the instruction manual tells you about care of the batteries and battery pack. And I was like, well, what's this all about? The unit itself, the build, incorporates a light brick, as they call it. It's just a 4x2, holds a couple of watch batteries. You release the seal, the power contacts are made, and then across the back of the build, it's just sitting inside, and when you press on a little bit of a hinged mechanism, you get the arc reactor glowing on the front of the thing, which is, I mean, come on, how cool is that? If you're 8 or 38, it's neat. If there are other bricks or light brick builds out there, let me know. Give us a shout at BrickBuilds43 or on Twitter and Instagram and all that. Let us know if you've seen that before. Just some really, really cool stuff going on here. Stickers, that's my only negative feedback. You know me, I hate stickers in Lego. They were able on Saturn V to print them on the bricks. I wish this would have had something very similar. I have clumsy hands, so putting those stickers on can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. But, I mean, it does look good. I will give them that, but that's my one negative drawback is I hate the stickers. If you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel Lego and Marvel superheroes, the video games or the Lego, definitely recommend picking this up. It looks great on a shelf. It looks great, you know, if you've got somebody that wants to play with it. It is to scale to some of the other Marvel builds that I've seen. Check this thing out. It is fantastic. A reminder, check us out online. We are on all the social medias at BrickBuilds43. And let us know what you're thinking of the shows. If you have any questions or feedback, good, bad, middle, ground, whatever you want to let us know about. We'd love to hear from you, and we like to engage with you guys. Again, I cannot stress how awesome this build is. Give it a check. And you know what? They've got some big stuff coming. I'm not going to give away too much, but the next few episodes of Brick Builds are going to be huge, huge. So stay tuned for that. Go and pick this up. It's so much fun. You're going to love it. That's it for today. We'll wrap up episode 4. But thanks for watching, guys, and go pick this up. It's too cool. We'll talk to you soon. Keep on building and have fun.